are we?
Welcome to the Wade Cave, which is something I hope to someday say to a woman. A woman who's not my mom.
Wade, focus. We need to figure out why Knuckles thinks I'm the key to finding the Master Emerald. And why did he mention Longclaw?
There must be a connection.
Wait a minute, there is. Look! There's an emerald symbol on the map Longclaw gave me. I never knew what it meant before.
Something's happening.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Longclaw?
Hello, Sonic. If you're watching this, then something has happened to me. And I pray you've made it to Earth unharmed. This world has been chosen for a very important reason. It's the secret location of the Master Emerald.
Whoa!
The Emerald has the power to turn thoughts into reality.
Like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters.
In the wrong hands, it could threaten all life in the universe. Protecting the Emerald was my sacred duty, and now I must pass that responsibility to you.
This is my moment.
Follow the map, find the Emerald, and keep it safe. My dear Sonic, you have a heart like no creature I've ever known. I love you so much. Goodbye.
No, wait.
Shalom, all praises, glory, honor, and fear, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakah, Kodash. Citation to the believers, the hopeful, the chosen, those that are abiding in the new covenant, married to the Lamb. And this truth is all about learning from your mistakes, because we're not sinless. What I mean by that is that we still deal with sin. We have to still deal with the flesh. But the difference between the election and the rest of the Israel of God is that the Israel of God, we have a heart like nobody else because we have a new heart. So we have this truth in earthen vessels. So every day it's a battle against the flesh. Every day it's a war against sin. And the special thing about those of us in the new covenant is that this is what Yahweh Shai came to do. He died for our sins. So this is what the Lord came for. He said he didn't come to call the righteous. He didn't come to call the perfect, those that are righteous in their own eyes. He came to call the sinners to repentance, to the new heart. And like the most prime example, or one of them, was you had Saul. His name was changed to Paul. He fell off that high horse. You had David. He made a grave mistake, but they got back up. They didn't stay down. And when the Lord gave them mercy, they only became stronger. And good things came out of it. And that's what's happening. We're coming out of this world. We're coming out of this wickedness and this sin and this death. And like the brother, he brought that precept in Isaiah, how as new wine is found in the cluster, and there's a blessing, and the Lord says, destroy it not all. That's what the Lord's doing for his servants, for us. Because we're full with that new wine, the new covenant, new song, the New Testament, the new covenant. And I want to use this rainbow because this world, it symbolizes the rainbow as something as for wickedness and sin and sodomy and evil, but really it's of righteousness. It's of the covenant with the Lord that he made with Noah, and because of his obedience, and it's a righteous thing. See, that's what this world does. It perverts everything. And then you got these false prophets, their own tongue is falling upon themselves. This guy talking about Dathan, he's saying, he's talking about how he wanted to be an actor, he wanted to be in Hollywood. Well, you're an actor in this truth now. You're a hypocrite in this truth. That dude Remnant saved 144. That's Dathan. Yeah, you're a hypocrite. See, we're not putting on an act. This is who we really are. You know, we have flaws. We're not perfect according to the flesh. No, we're not perfect according to the law. And we confess that. But what we do have, we have a perfect heart towards the Lord and towards this truth. And we're not in this thing for ulterior motives. We're in this thing for sincerity. Defending the gospel. Defending our friend, how shall I call this friends, if we do whatsoever he commanded us to, and that's what we're doing. Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. See, so the wicked, they're falling into mischief. They're not being raised up. The Lord said, those that believe on him, he's going to what? He's going to raise up the last day, which we're in that day. So like that scene, man, the brother put me on, that's a heavy scene in Sonic, which word Sonic means sound, you know, judgment, severity, you know, having a sound mind, moderation, discipline. That's what Sonic means. And he was told that he has a heart like nobody else. And that's the elect right now. And we have to find the elect. And we have to defend that master emerald stone, which that's symbolic of Yahushua, the chief cornerstone, you see? John 6:39, and this is the Father's will which he hath sent me, that of all which he hath given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again at the last day. And this is the will of him that sent me, that everyone which seeth the Son, right, you have eyes to see. You see where Yahushua is dwelling in. He's not dwelling in the camps, in the synagogue of Satan. You see where Yahushua is, where the 2 or 3 is gathered, not the 15, you know, and 20 in the camp. Says, and believed on him may have everlasting life, and I'll raise them up at the last day. So we're being raised up with the Lord. Just like you raise a child, you raise a son, raise a child, teach a child in the way that he shall go. So when he is older, he shall not depart from it. And so we're not departing from Yahushua in the straight gate. You know, we're being hated of all men. We're being misunderstood. You know, we're being rejected. We're being, our life is in danger, man. You know, we're being hunted. Like when you go to Ezekiel, they hunt the souls of the righteous. So that's why, like, you have our channel, Gabari Maf 144, and it had all that content. It had all them camp videos when we went out to the highways. It had a whole lot, man. It had everything. Now I'm gonna talk more about it in this video, how that's symbolic of the Ark of the Covenant being hidden. So this is just more and more a sign and validation and examples of how we're about to get out of here, bro. We have to. Lord has to deliver, and he is. Ezekiel 13 and verse 20, wherefore thus saith Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, behold, I am against your pillows, wherewith ye there hunt the souls to make them fly, and I will tear them from your arms, and will let the souls go, even the souls that ye hunt to make them fly. Right? So Lord, he's delivering the souls of the elect from the hands of the wicked in this world. Your kerchiefs also will I tear, and deliver my people out of your hand, and they shall be no more in your hand to be hunted, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. You see that? And another thing too, you see our people, they can know the name. Oh yeah, I know the name of the Father and the Son, but they don't know his spirit. They don't know his mind. They don't know the new covenant. They don't know the new heart because they don't have it. So you're not going to be able to understand it if you don't have it. It has to be in you. not on you. See, and that's what guys have. They have it on them. Matthew 5. So, Matthew 5. In verse 28. I'm sorry, verse 27. You have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you. So Yahushua, you was saying something more than just, physically doing it. You see? Something spiritually. It says that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. And, brothers, we love women and so on and so forth. Obviously, that's how Lord created us. But we're in the most demonic, wicked ass time. So these false prophets be like, oh, Isaiah 4:1, and like they'll make you make it seem like this all good. Not here, man. Not now. Because these women are totally defiled and destroyed. And not just women, but also these guys in the truth. They're defiled, man. Their heart is defiled. They're impure. And they're just wicked. They're just fully set on doing evil. It says, and if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of the members should perish, and not thy the whole body should be cast into hell. And we're members one of another. So when one of us go through something, it affects everything. You see what I'm saying? So like each of us are like servants and angels for each other to keep us in the path, keep us in the way, keep us from danger, keep us from falling. So Rock 25 and 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Now this just doesn't go for carnally, but spiritually. Guys aren't going how Yahushua wants them to go. They're not going in the straight gate. They're not going into New Covenant. They're not going into the gospel. They're not even teaching Yahushua. You got this elder, he's talking about many topics, right? They give you many topics about this and that and this and that. But when it comes to the main topic, the main priority, Yahushua, guys don't say anything. They're hush-hush about that. So guys are being let go. Lord's cutting a lot of these things off. And it's heavy, man. Like, let me read this too. 1 Corinthians 6 and 15 says, know ye not that your bodies are the members of Yahushua? Shall I then take the members of Yahushua and make them the members of an harlot? God forbid. So the Lord is not with that. You see, because a harlot, all she does things is for money. See, and that's what you guys do. These camps, all they do the work of the Lord for, and they do videos and whatever, and putting their face in the camera. They just do it for money. So they're harlots, man. They're not a part of Yahushua and a part of the true body of believers. Says what? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh. But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit. So we're joined to the Lord and we're one spirit. One mind, one heart. Acts 3 and verse 16. So remember the word sonic means soundness, which means judgment, which means severity, which means being at peace. It says Acts 3 and 16. And his name through faith in his name hath made this man strong, whom ye see and know. Yeah, the faith which is by him hath given him this perfect soundness in the presence of you all. And let me get the word for soundness here. The word sonic means sound, man. It's heavy.
Strong's G 3647 Halak Lyria.
It says, of an unimpaired condition of the body, in which all its members are healthy and fit for use. And Lord said, purge yourself that you may be fit for the master's use. So Yahushua is able to use us for what we need to do. Like in science and stuff, they'll say a word like continuity or conduity. It's like when something can flow through it. Like Shazam, say my name so my power can flow through thee. So we're like a conduit of the Holy Spirit. The Lord is able to flow through us, you see? Physical wholeness, perfect soundness, integrity. You see that? And Lord said confession is made unto salvation. So those of us that are actually sinners and we know it, and we're confessing it, we're not like acting like we're perfect according to the law. We don't need the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like, confession is made unto salvation. So we're being brought to salvation. You see? The righteous man falls down 7, gets back up. The righteous is as a shining light that shineth brighter and brighter unto what? The perfect day. See, in order for the Lord to change your body, right? The first thing he needs to do is change your mind, prepare your mind, your spirit, which guys are denying that because they say they need a new body. You see? So, like with our channel going down, not our personal channels, but the Gabari Mamoth that we call it the last garrison. That was like the last stand right there. With that getting clipped down, that's the Lord showing us a sign that, hey, listen, this is it. You know, this is it. You know, what you have right now is all we need. You see, which is the Holy Spirit, the new heart. Ezekiel 3 and verse 26, and verse 25 says, but thou, son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and thou shalt bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I'll make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover for their rebellious house. So guys are so far away from the love of God that they're not even able to really hear the reproof of the Lord because they rejected it. They rejected it. So Lord, he doesn't even want them to hear it anymore or see where it is. It's heavy, man. It's heavy. Deuteronomy 30 and 11, for this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it far off. It is not in heaven that thou shouldest say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it? See, it's in us. You see, it's in the midst of us. Neither is it beyond the sea. And it's heavy because, like, when you watch that movie Sonic, that scene, I showed that scene the brother sent me. His spirit's heavy, man. Like, the Lord's really working on heavy work. And we're all admonishing each other and motivating each other and pushing each other and helping each other. Now, like in that scene, Sonic, like he had that map, he had that paper, he had that scroll, right? And they were trying to find out, you know, what to do, what was the next move. And what happened was in their mind, they triggered what was on the map, which is that emerald. Like, oh, look, that looks like an emerald. And then it just started glowing up. That's how the word of the Lord is for us. The words written in red, Yahweh Shai, it's glowing up. And we see it. You see? It's heavy, man. It's beautiful. But it's only for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear. It's a hidden, you know. It says, but the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thy heart, that thou mayest do it. You see? And that's what we're doing. And the Lord said, be careful to maintain good works. You see? Second, I want to bring this out too, because the brother, paraphrase this. Second Esdras 2 and 18. For thy help, right? And another thing too, we're not acting like we don't need help or we can do it all ourselves. We need help. You know, we need help. We be crying out. We are, you know, like this is serious, man. This isn't a cakewalk. This isn't easy. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for the Lord, man, we'd be swallowed up of death, man. It is really evil and wicked out here, man. Second Esdras 2 and 18. For thy help will I send my servants Isaiah and Jeremiah, after whose counsel I have sanctified and prepared for thee 12 trees laden with diverse fruits of the Spirit, right? And as many fountains flowing with milk and honey, and 7 mighty mountains whereupon there grow roses and lilies, whereby I will fill thy children with joy. You see? So we're being fulfilled. We're being made whole with what? The Spirit, the faith, the new covenant. where Yahushua has laid for us his life, his forgiveness of sins, his mercy, his righteousness. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and verse 10 says, he pleased God, right? And another thing about Enoch, when you go into Enoch, he walked with God and he was not, because he pleased the Lord. Now, was Enoch perfect? Did he have no sin? No. But he pleased the Lord. See, that's what the Lord is pleased with. He's well pleased with you pleasing him and fighting the good fight of faith. Fighting things that you can't carnally see. Like, our weapons of our warfare are not carnal, they're spiritual. And we're fighting the flesh every day. Every day it's a constant battle between good and evil, right and wrong. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 10. He pleased God, right? Because you're going to keep getting back up, keep fighting, keep, striving after the truth unto death. He pleased God and was beloved of him, so that living among sinners, he was translated. The word translated is to move from one place or condition to another, and that's what the Lord is doing for us. That's why we're like pilgrims here. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 11. Yes, speedily. See? And the Lord said he comes quick. So this thing ain't slowing down, man. Everything's happening quick, man. It's everything's happening fast. Yes, speedily was he taken away, lest that wickedness should alter his understanding, or deceit beguile his soul. You see that? For the bewitching of naughtiness doth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doth undermine the simple mind. So the Lord has to get us out of here. He, being made perfect in a short time, fulfilled a long time. For his soul pleased the Lord, therefore hasted he to take him away from among the wicked. So that's what the Lord is doing for us. Because if the Lord doesn't speed this up, man, no flesh will be saved, because all flesh will be corrupted, defiled. This disease of unfaithfulness and perversion of and all his wickedness will spread, Mark 13 and 20, except the Lord had shortened those days. And there's that quote in Batman where Ra's al Ghul, he says, you either live long enough to see yourself become the villain, or you die the hero. You have to die righteous, man. They say the good die young. Yeah. You see, you have to be hastening to flee from these times, either to die for the Lord, or be delivered, But the elect have to be sealed. Things have to be fulfilled. And that's why, like the brother said, that's why these few last things are coming out right now. It says, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. You see that? And that's what we're praying for. We're praying for few days. So we're with what the Lord is doing. We're parallel with Yahushai. A lot of you guys are adverse to Yahushai. So with that channel getting taken down, which is heavy, I just want to make this point. When you go to Maccabees, Second Maccabees 2 and verse 1. All right, because just like that channel was taken off, now you can't even find it. You can't even see it anymore. That's what happened with the Ark of the Covenant, you see? Now we're in the last days where all these things are going to come out. All the things are going to be revealed only unto the chosen. It says, it is also found in the records that Jeremiah the prophet commanded them that were carried away to take of the fire, as hath been signified. And now that the prophet, having given them the law, charged them not to forget the commandments of the Lord, and that they should not err in their minds when they see images of silver and gold with their ornaments. Whew, now real quick, let me get this as well. Whew, man. 1 Peter 3 and 4. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God a great price. You know, a lot of guys, they talk a lot and they open up their mouth and they say this and they say that, but it's not according to righteousness. It's not according to Yahushai. You see? And with other such speeches exhorted he them that the law should not depart from their hearts. It was also contained in the same writing that the prophet, being warned of power, commanded the tabernacle and the ark to go with him, as he went forth into the mountain where Moses climbed up and saw the heritage of God. And when Jeremiah came hither, he found a hollow cave wherein he laid the tabernacle and the ark and the altar of the incense, and so stopped the door. And some of those that followed him came to mark the way, but they could not find it. Which when Jeremiah perceived, he blamed them, saying, as for that place, it shall be unknown until the time that God gather his people again together and receive them unto mercy. Right, gather the elect from the four winds of the earth. You see? So this is very heavy, man. This is very beautiful. You got the rain going now, the rain and the thunder going now. So with that, all praises, glory, honor, and fear, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Baharakak, Wadash. Hey, you few chosen believers out there, stay strong and stay fervent. And admonish each other and exhort each other to good works. Keep on getting up, keep fighting, keep striving for the Lord, keep fighting for the Lord, fighting for righteousness. Ababa Ball, Shalak Mashapayim, and Shalom.